All right. It's weird being back in this area. I think what makes sense is for us to kill the men, clean their herbs, and just drop them. We'll probably keep Renars, but everything else will drop. Although we can start below Ice Mountains. We should do that. So that's as far as that can go. Now we can kill these guys. They have the same drop table as men, so we should get a lot of herbs. Up in no man's land, get this dragon imp that flew by. There we go. Finally get a lamp. I think I want to put it on Herblore instead of farming, because we're so close to the farming level. We'll get it before we get to tithe anyways. So let's throw this on Herblore. This is so many Renars. Hopefully we get a bank next, because I really don't want to drop these, but I can't just keep carrying them. So we got about 500 XP, herb XP this hour, and about half of that was from the lamp, which makes me very nervous for trying to get 70. Or is it 80? Oh, I think it's 70. It's so much. We do still have a lot of herbs in the bank. We don't have a lot of secondaries, but as we get a bit higher, we should be able to clear a few more levels just with what we have stored. All right, last 30 seconds here. There's a timer. Let's head over to the chunk picker. All right, so now that this chunk is no longer free, we don't have the claimed one, we can still trap ourselves in here and prevent ourselves from going to the wild if we roll 2. See, 3, 2, 1. All right. Yeah, so to get up here, we have to go up this way, but if we come around here, we can't cross the ditch from inside here. So that's where we're going to go. We can roll here into the sliver, but to get into the wild, we have to come back here. So we can just bounce back and forth here until we go back down south. We're going to kill goblins and try to get some more herb XP. All right, last 2 minutes here. We really didn't get many herbs this time. I guess ever. This is the end of our timer. Get ready to roll. All right, I like to go south, but if we do go 1, we can telegrab the wine, get that task done. But we're gonna be stuck between these two for a little bit if that happens. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. All right, nice. Oh, we did do this on the last one, so that's done. All right, let's get to it. I think I want to try pickpocketing the guards until our health is low, and then we can switch back to killing those guys who drop the herbs and maybe just kind of bounce back and forth between the two. Assuming they don't drag us in, we should be good. Let's see how much money we can get. Got a few minutes in, but not as much as I was hoping. That's okay though, because these guys drop herbs, so we can get some XP in it. There's 69 defense and 80 combat. It's such a bummer having to drop Renard weeds. Everything else I don't mind too much, but leaving behind the Renars is painful each time. All right, we're coming down to the last 2 minutes here. We got a bit of Herblore XP in. It's just so slow. Cleaning herbs being worth, 2, 3, maybe 8 XP at the best right now, I think. It's gonna take us a while, but I kind of look at it similar to burying bones. The only problem is herbs are not as common as bones are. So bones going with almost every KC, it makes it not so bad that it's such a low XP. But herbs, it's like 1 in 5 here. Maybe 1 in 10, I don't really know. The other good thing is if we get to a bank, we can turn these into potions. At least, well, eventually we can turn those into potions. And that is quite a bit better. All right, last couple seconds, then we can roll. All right, I'd really like 4. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to Taverly. It's weird that this isn't as exciting anymore. It used to be like, we really need it, we really need it. And now it's just kind of like, okay, let's get to it. I know the skeleton champion scroll is also right there. I think Herblore is now a bigger gate than any of the champion scrolls. Here, let's look at their drop table real quick. Okay, vials of water and snake grass. That's not great. I thought they dropped more secondaries than that. I really did. I thought at least limps or something, because that's what I wanted to see, which potions we could make. It doesn't look like we can, but we can get a lot of the herbs we can clean. I don't think we're in any danger. I don't think they'll hurt us. Next clip, I'm back in Lumberage. No, I know they do magic, but I don't think they're strong enough to actually be a concern. Well, that's good, right? That will help us with our new myth crossbow. Also making the grappling hook. Yeah, so this will give us a good way to get a bunch to clean. Hopefully we can get at least the next level. We need 352 XP. What do we get if we give him a Renar? Is it prayer pot? Energy. Ugh. What a waste. We're gonna drop that and pick up this other Renar we had already cleaned. I think that's a new item. Unholy mold. Looking at the drop table, druids up on the ground drop limpwurts, 1 in 42. So that gives us a chance to make strength potions. And I think that's worth more XP than what we're doing right now. So let's head up there. Oh yeah, we can do... I have Newt too. Alright, so if we get Guams or Terramins, we can use both of those. That's great. Finally got a Guam leaf, so we can come over here, buy a vial. There we go, 25 XP. Hey, there's our first limpwurt. Alright, this should be enough to get us to the next level. To be level 29. Hey, look at that. Pretty much done here. Last minute and a half. I'd really like to get to a bank soon, because I think we gotta change up the gear we're carrying. We have too many things that we don't want to lose. Like the coal bag. I think our pick is at risk. The this might be too. It's just a lot of stuff. So hopefully we get a bank soon and we can change what we're carrying while we are so close to the wild. All right, let's see where we're going. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get to it.